If you have a Shih Tzu puppy at home, you've probably found yourself wondering, will he still grow? Or is this really his final size? Hold on. The answer is more complex than it seems, and many pet parents make big mistakes during this phase. The truth is, a Shih Tzu's growth isn't as linear as most people think. Some believe they stop growing at 6 months. Others confuse weight gain with actual growth. And there are even those who believe in the existence of a micro Shih Tzu. Spoiler alert, that can be a dangerous trap. What almost no one tells you is that a Shih Tzu's body continues to go through both internal and external changes even after turning 1 year old. And here's the most surprising part. Physical growth isn't the only thing that matters. Emotional development, behavior, and even their coat go through different stages too. Which brings us to the question every dog owner should be asking. How can I tell if my Shih Tzu is growing in a healthy way? That's exactly what we're going to uncover here step by step, using simple language and valuable tips that will help you understand each phase of your Shih Tzu's growth like never before. Don't skip this content. Knowing this now can prevent future problems and ensure your puppy grows with health, beauty, and balance. So go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because what you're about to learn will completely change the way you care for your Shih Tzu. Have you noticed how quickly your Shih Tzu changes? One day he's a tiny ball of fluff that fits in your hand, and the next it feels like he grew overnight. And then comes the big question, has he stopped growing, or will he develop more? This question is super common among dog owners, and knowing the answer can prevent a lot of anxiety and even some mistakes in how you care for your pup. The truth is, a Shih Tzu goes through a gradual growth process that isn't always obvious. Most of them reach close to their adult size between 10 to 12 months, which many people think is the end of growth. But don't rush, their physical development doesn't stop there. Even after the first year, their body keeps adjusting, especially when it comes to bone structure, muscle mass, and coat density, which can take longer to fully develop. That's why we say a Shih Tzu only becomes truly mature around 16 to 18 months old. A good example is a Shih Tzu that weighs around 3 to 4 kilograms at 6 months. You might think he's already full-grown. And while he may be on the right track, he will still fill out more, gain strength, and develop a sturdier appearance over time, even if he doesn't grow much taller. And here's something to note, coat growth can be very misleading. Many owners expect to see a luxurious coat from an early age, but the long, full hair usually starts forming around 8 months and becomes more defined after the first year, with the right grooming. So here's an important tip. During this growth phase, provide a rich, balanced diet, stay up to date with vet visits, avoid high jumps, and encourage environmental enrichment with light playtime. Growing is not just a phase, it's a unique journey full of transformations that deserve to be followed with love. Enjoy every stage. It goes by fast, but leaves memories that last forever. Have you ever wondered what the ideal weight is for your Shih Tzu at each stage of life? This is a question many pet parents have, and understanding it makes all the difference in ensuring a healthy, balanced, and happy life for your four-legged companion. The truth is that a Shih Tzu's weight can vary greatly depending on genetics, diet, and lifestyle, but there is an expected average for each stage of development, and knowing whether your pet falls within these ranges helps prevent serious issues like obesity, malnutrition, or improper growth. In the early months, for example, growth is fast and requires extra attention. At 2 months, their weight typically ranges from 800 g to 1.2 kilograms. By 4 months, this can go up to 2 kilograms to 3 kilograms. At 6 months, a Shih Tzu might weigh 3.5 kilograms to 5 kilograms, and around 1 year old, many reach between 4.5 kilograms and 8 kilograms, depending on the size of the parents. But here's the key, more than just the number on the scale, it's crucial to observe your dog's body. Can you feel the ribs without pressing too hard? Does he have a visible waist when viewed from above? If yes, he's probably on the right track. If not, it might be time to adjust the diet and habits. Avoid offering too many treats and opt for high-quality food suited for your dog's age group. Light exercise is also essential, nothing too intense, but daily walks and playtime are excellent. And if you notice any sudden weight gain or loss, don't hesitate, visit the vet. Maintaining a healthy weight throughout growth is one of the strongest indicators of well-being. Taking care of this isn't just a detail, it's an act of love. Have you ever heard of micro, mini, or toy Shih Tzus? If so, be cautious, because this is one of the most confusing topics, and unfortunately, many pet parents are misled due to lack of information. The truth is that there is only one officially recognized Shih Tzu breed, with slight size variations that are completely normal within a litter. Terms like micro, mini, or teacup are often made up to commercially inflate the value of a puppy that is smaller than its siblings, but this can hide a serious issue: dogs with compromised development due to fragile genetics or irresponsible breeding. And this is serious. Extremely small puppies may have a higher tendency toward illness, fragile bones, low immunity, and even breathing problems. So, if you're thinking about adopting or buying a Shih Tzu and someone offers you a micro, as if it were a rare, special version, stop and question it. What you need to know is that the healthy adult weight of a Shih Tzu is between 4.5 kilograms and 8 kilograms, depending on the size inherited from the parents, and that is considered completely normal. Having a smaller or larger Shih Tzu within this range doesn't make it more or less pure, nor better or worse. It's just an individual trait. Instead of focusing on mini size, focus on the breeder. Check if they are responsible, if they conduct health screenings, and if they respect the welfare of the puppies and the mother. That's what truly affects the quality of life of your dog. Value health and temperament over size. And remember, the real charm of a Shih Tzu lies in its sweet personality, loving gaze, and the way it turns a house into a home. Don't fall for false promises, stay informed, choose wisely, and enjoy every moment with your best friend, just the way they are. Knowing whether your Shih Tzu's growth is healthy is one of the most important things, and something almost no one teaches properly. Many pet owners only look at size or the number on the scale, but Shih Tzu development goes far beyond that. There are clear signs that show whether your pup is growing as they should, and the sooner you learn to identify them, the better it will be to ensure a balanced, healthy life for your dog. One of the main signs is energy. A healthy puppy is naturally active, curious, and playful. If they're sleeping too much, avoiding interaction, or seem lethargic, it could be a warning sign. Another important point is appetite. Puppies in their growth phase usually eat well. If appetite drops for several days, it's time to be alert. The same goes for weight gain. Ideally, growth should be gradual, without big fluctuations. The coat also says a lot. It should be soft, shiny, and full. Dull, rough, or patchy fur can indicate nutritional deficiencies or even hormonal problems. Also, observe behavior. A well-growing Shih Tzu also matures emotionally. They start to respond better to basic commands, interact more confidently, and adapt easily to new routines. Now, if you notice that your puppy is growing too much, too quickly, or on the contrary, seems stuck at the same size for too long, don't wait. Schedule a vet appointment as soon as possible. Growth outside the normal pattern can signal hormonal issues, nutritional deficits, or even genetic conditions. The secret is to observe with love and act with awareness. Tracking every stage of growth is one of the most special parts of life with a Shih Tzu, and knowing what's healthy or not makes all the difference on this journey. If there's one thing every Shih Tzu owner needs to understand, it's the impact that diet has on the growth and development of their pup. It's no exaggeration to say that what your Shih Tzu eats today will directly reflect on their health, energy, and even behavior tomorrow. Growing puppies need a diet rich in essential nutrients like high-quality proteins, calcium, vitamins, and healthy fats. And here's an important point: not all kibble is created equal. Many commercial brands are packed with dyes, byproducts, and ingredients that do nothing to support healthy growth. That's why choosing a super premium food, specially formulated for small breed puppies, is one of the first steps to ensure they grow with strong bones, well-developed muscles, and a beautiful coat. In addition, meal frequency matters too. Puppies should eat 3 to 4 times a day during the first few months. This helps prevent hypoglycemia and keeps their metabolism active, which is essential for steady, balanced development. Fresh, clean water should always be available. Hydration is health. Now, a common mistake is overdoing treats or giving human food. This not only disrupts your dog's nutrition, but can also affect weight and development. A Shih Tzu fed improperly may show dull fur, weakness, low immunity, and even delayed physical development. If you want to give a little treat, go for natural dog-safe snacks or even fruits like seedless apple or watermelon in small amounts. A pet parent who pays close attention to nutrition holds a powerful tool for care and prevention. Feeding well is loving responsibly. And when you see your Shih Tzu growing healthy, full of energy, and with that joyful sparkle in their eyes, everything makes sense. Because yes, love is also served in the food bowl every single day. Did you know that your Shih Tzu's daily care routine directly impacts their growth and development? That's right, it's not just about offering quality food, although that's essential. The environment your dog lives in, the routine they follow, and the amount of physical and mental stimulation they receive all play a huge role. A well-cared-for puppy is healthier, more balanced, and grows with better overall quality. And the best part? These care routines don't have to be complicated. Start by offering a safe, clean, and cozy environment. Avoid slippery floors, stairs, or jumping from high places, as your Shih Tzu's little bones are still developing and any impact can be harmful. Also, establish a consistent hygiene routine early on. Baths with puppy-safe products, frequent brushing, and cleaning of eyes and ears are all part of complete care. Bonus: these moments also strengthen your bond with your pup. Another key point is mental stimulation. Interactive toys, simple commands, and even short walks in calm places help develop your Shih Tzu's emotional side, making them more confident and sociable. This supports healthy emotional growth, something often overlooked. A puppy that's stressed or isolated can develop unwanted behaviors and even experience developmental delays. And don't forget those vet visits. Regular checkups, up-to-date vaccinations, and parasite control are fundamental to ensure your puppy's growth stays on track. When all of these care elements come together, the results are clear: a shiny coat, a well-formed body, energy to spare, and that unmistakable happy look only a well-loved dog has. Caring for your Shih Tzu with attention and love turns every stage of growth into a unique, heartwarming experience full of affection and unforgettable moments. Have you ever felt like your Shih Tzu just suddenly stopped growing? One day they're gaining weight and growing well, and then it seems like everything just stalls. Don't worry, this can be totally normal. But it can also be a sign that something needs attention. Understanding what can delay your Shih Tzu's growth is essential to avoid future problems. One of the main causes is inadequate nutrition. When a puppy doesn't receive the right nutrients during their critical development phase, the body simply can't grow as it should. That's why it's so important to invest in high-quality puppy food, rich in protein, vitamins, and minerals, and specifically formulated for small breed puppies. Another common factor is stress. A noisy environment, lack of routine, loneliness, or sudden changes can negatively affect a puppy's appetite and overall well-being, delaying both physical and emotional development. Health issues also play a key role. Worms, hidden infections, and even hormonal problems like hypothyroidism can directly impact growth. That's why regular veterinary checkups are absolutely essential. A classic example includes puppies that seem okay but are dealing with worms that prevent proper nutrient absorption. In these cases, the puppy eats but doesn't gain weight, doesn't grow, and may even have a dull coat and seem more lethargic. If you notice anything unusual like minimal weight gain, lifeless fur, extremely slow growth, or constant apathy, don't wait. Seek professional guidance as soon as possible. The earlier the issue is identified, the better the chances of turning things around. Healthy growth isn't luck, it's the result of care, attention, and ongoing love. By keeping an eye on these details, you're helping ensure your Shih Tzu grows up happy, strong, and full of that incredible energy the breed is known for. If you've made it this far, it's because you truly care about your Shih Tzu's well-being, and that says a lot about the amazing pet parent you are. Throughout all these topics, we've seen how every detail matters, from understanding your pup's natural growth rhythm, to knowing the ideal weight at each stage, recognizing warning signs, and making sure their diet and daily care support a happy, healthy life. The growth journey of a Shih Tzu isn't just about numbers on a scale or how tall they are, it's about observing with love, acting with awareness, and giving them a life full of health, affection, and security. And the most beautiful part? While you take care of their physical and emotional development, they're also transforming your days with love, companionship, and that unique joy only a Shih Tzu can bring. The truth is, every stage of this journey is a chance to make memories, strengthen your bond, and build a relationship based on love and trust. So if this content helped you in any way, gave you answers, or even sparked new questions, know that it was made especially for you, with love, dedication, and the goal of supporting people who, like us, believe that a pet is truly part of the family. Now I'd really love to hear from you. What tip helped you the most? What growth stage is your Shih Tzu in? Tell me in the comments. And if you enjoyed this content and want to keep getting valuable tips to care for your furry companion in the best way possible, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot and shows we're on the right path, together in this journey full of love and fluff.